Hey guys, so we're back to give you guys the final missions that will occur on Vesper Prime, and this is the prelude to the assault on the Imperial Fortress. So as you can see, Typhus is here, and he is with both his commanding officers, Commander Grugor of the Second Company, and the Battle Captain Globulus of the Seventh. So just a quick reminder for those who actually know about this fluff of the Death Guard, these are the three prestigious titles that occur. So you have the first captain, the second captain, which is known as the commander, and Globulus, who is a battle captain. So as they convened, you will see as the rest of the Urutu is here. You have Magatus, Mammon, Gluttonous, as well as Kugol. So as they were convening, Typhus begins to speak. Well done on our plans for Vesper Prime at this moment. So we have finally been able to procure the key of Nurgle, and then our final plans can finally be in motion. We will attack the Imperial Fortress per our plans. As he looks to the left and right, he tells Gluttonous, when he finally looks at him, and tells him, the key is in your possession and will belong to your company. See this as your reward for your faithfulness and for well thought out plan. As he continues, the Lord Typhus then addresses Octavius Dread, the High Marshal, and tells him and congratulates him on implementing the plan that they had devised and that they were in the process of doing. The Lord Marshal took the compliment very well, and then began to tell him the rest of the plans about the assault that would occur. Typhus then tells him that he will not be actually involved in the actual assault. He has another plan for him later on. As Typhus begins to go on about the mission, there is a presence that is felt that hasn't been felt in almost 10,000 years. And as they look, the rest of the Urutu stands up and acknowledges that a presence that they haven't felt in a very long time has arrived. Standing before them is the actual Prince of Decay, the true heir and the son of Nurgle himself, Mortarion, and his bodyguard, a great unclean one. Typhus knew himself that when the Prince of Decay had shown up, he had to move aside. He was no longer in control. The Prince of Decay was here, and that his word would be law. And so Typhus graciously bows before his Lord and moves out of the way as Mortarion begins to speak. Mortarion, the selected and chosen son of Nurgle, looks over at his sons and begins to address them. My sons, in his raspy voice, I have spoken to my brother Angron on the planet of Hoth, and he has told me that he has been successful in claiming our chair, as well as the key of Khorne and the other artifacts. And his half of the bargain has been complete. We're the only ones who are lacking. And I intend personally to see to it that my brother's wishes and the chair that he wishes will be achieved and handed over to him. So I will be taking personally over this mission. And it will be as follows. And the rest of the Urutu begin to listen attentively to their master's voice and his commands. There will be a two-part assault that will occur. I understand that our spy is nearly awoken and will achieve the first part of the plan, which is to deactivate the static field around so we can remove the chair. Is this true? Gluttonous, the one who helped plant this evil person in there, as well with the assistance of Mammon, both said, yes, my lord, the plan is in place and he is nearly about to be born. It's only a matter of time, and he will be successful in lowering the defenses of the Imperial Fortress. Excellent, says Mortarion. This is very good news to hear. So, once he has been born and deactivated the status field, we will do a two-part attack. And it will be as follows. Kugoth, you and the battle captain will use your siege forces and will attack the front. And use all your forces available. Break the Imperial Fortress's defenses. There will be some established, but it should be able to be broken by your forces. Both Kugoth and the battle captain agreed to the assessment. After that has happened, says Mortarion, then Mammon and Commander Grugor will send in their shock troops. My sons, the Death Guard, Plague Marines, will go forward, as well as assistance with the Plague Bearers, and they will attack the front. In the meantime, while their forces are distracted, Typhus, you will actually go in, and you will go into the actual fortress itself and retrieve the chair. And I will be accompanying you after you have established and secured the location. Typhus, who has not been used to being given demands in over 10,000 years, knew he had no place to stand in this. He knew bucking the demonic prince was futile. As he looked, he saw the great unclean ones glare at him, and he knew he could not win in this debate. Yes, my lord, says Lord Typhus, I will do as you command. Very well, my son, says Mortarion. I want this plan executed to perfection. I want that chair, and we will cheat. Also, the main focus here is the chair itself. Do not be so wrapped up into killing our hated foes that we do not achieve our overall objective, which is the chair. After the chair has been safely, after we get that chair, killing our hated brothers, if you wish, I will allow this to happen. But that chair must be achieved first. After that, whatever you do, I want my forces back. We need to go to Hoth afterward to bring that chair to my brother. And also, I detected the presence of the great wolf Grimnar. He is not to be killed. You can wound him, but do not kill him. He will be personally drawn to Hoth after our mission is complete. My brother wants his head after what he had done. We have not forgotten our foes, what they have done to us long past. And I know my brother will be purposely holding Drago for me. I have not forgotten the treachery he has done to me by carving his former predecessor's name upon my chest. I will have my revenge, and my brother will have his on Grimnar. This will happen. Make sure that you execute my plan to perfection. Do not deviate in any way. This meeting is adjourned. And with that, the Lord Mortarion dissipates into the smoke and the poisonous gas. Typhus and the rest of the Urutu understood the commands that were given, and they knew that they would execute this plan to perfection.